Alright guys, welcome to the new series. Transport Fever 2, we're in Melbourne, Australia. We've got a modern date, we got 2022 recently. We're playing on hard mode, we're starting modern. Let's get into it. I think with the, extremely limited budget, we can't do trains yet, but we're going to do a bus rapid transit system. Before starting, I just had a look at the map and I've identified Box Hill as probably an ideal place to start the system. We got cities out in all directions. I think Box Hill is probably one of the bigger cities in the world. Yeah, it is. Nearly as big as Melbourne. Another big city here, so let's start in Box Hill. Let's get the date going. The time really won't matter in modern setting anyways. Let's get started. I think we'll start by just making a really expensive bus terminal here. I think we'll put it here, near the big city, near these. Alright. I might start a bit smaller here and then we'll get a bit more expensive later down the track. There we go. I might have this just be like a few stops here in Glen Waverley. We'll make short lines off the main branch, I think, to start with. Ringwood might be a bit difficult. I think that covers most of the city. It's not going to be perfect to start with. I'm going to start really small here. We're not going to have the budget to do anything significant here. To Glen Waverley, we'll say this is the bus box to the Glen. Box to the Glen. We'll make the other line as well. I think we'll call this one the hillside. This goes into the hills. Yeah, bus, box, hillside. Right, can we even afford any vehicles here? Go for something modern. Okay, looks like I've got a bit of budget. I want something relatively fast. So I think this Volvo is going to be the best bet here. We're just going to add 2 vehicles on each line to start with. And we'll see how that pans out. There we go, let's get the speed up. I think this country road is not too fast, is it? No. 60 kilometers per hour, we can go a lot faster than that. Let's upgrade it if it's not going to cost too much. Oh, that is really treacherous here. I won't upgrade it to the massive road zone. This is just 80, but I don't think the bus is going to get up to speed here anyway. So we'll do that. Alright, I just made a small jump cut here. Added a few more vehicles to our, I should say, longer distance commuter buses. And I've added this one small intercity bus. Just the one bus to service Box Hill, because this is really on the outskirts. It's not going to pick up many people in Box Hill. And one thing I've noticed already is we've got some severe traffic issues here. To be honest, it might have been smart to get the bigger buses with the bus lanes. I think one small thing we can do here is just add these little slip lanes. They don't cost much, they're not going to hurt our budget. Speed things up just a little bit, hopefully. How fast is the bus going? Yeah. Really 60, get stuck in traffic here. I think we will add some bus lanes here. Is that not going to work? That's just bizarre, man. Rip out those if we have to. Yeah, we need those faster speeds here. Express route. We're the same here, not the whole way, but just approaching that intersection. That's gonna have to do. I think we're gonna have a big battle against the cars here in this series. Congested roads. We don't have much budget left, but yeah, I'm just gonna let time run for a bit, and yeah. Alright, we're back. We're now in a profitable situation. I just let time run. We added a little road here. Seems like there is a bit of traffic, but we're going to try to ignore traffic unless it is affecting our bus routes. So we're going to expand out to Doncaster, and then we're going to upgrade this route here in Box Hill. Box Hill is now one of the biggest cities. I think we'll start by cleaning up this route a little bit. Straighten it out. And I think we're going to make it bus lanes from the get-go. One thing I'm also thinking about is adding trams at some point. I think we'll do that more in Melbourne and the surrounding areas. Melbourne does run a lot of trams, so that would be pretty exciting to add. Oh, is this going to cost too much? We're going to get a bit of loan here. We're running on hard. I don't want to take too much of a loan out. I think a little bit should be fine. 2 stops there, and just one at the back there. That should cover most of the city. Our interchange is going to get filled up soon. I think it's every slot taken now. Yep. I'm going to call this bus box. We'll just call it Doncaster. Pretty easy. How many buses can we buy here? So I got a bit more of a loan. I got at least 2 running on it. And we could probably buy this cheap bus for the Box Hill local route. Let's see how that goes. Obviously managing traffic. We might need to create a bypass here at some point. Just through here. Connect, there's a lot of traffic, maybe. Most of the traffic is in here, but I've upgraded the intersection. 6 lanes, buses aren't getting stopped, so that's perfect. Oh, that's a bit of a slowdown, I might want to fix that soon. We just want to make things efficient. Box Hill, how we're growing. Probably the biggest city on the map. Ringwood is, okay. That's progress. Electric growth though. That's good to see, that's good to see. Not many people waiting at the interchange, is probably a good thing. We introduce an extra bus here. Might be worth buying these cheaper buses, they don't go too fast, but we don't need something fast for the inner city. Making some good profits now. Doncaster route just launched. Let's have a look. Yep, looks like we might be profitable on that one as well. Too easy. We've got this under control. Next expansions, really, I'm looking at, we could go to the east here, or we could go to the west, to Melbourne, to Caulfield. I'm just thinking about where our first train line would be. I do think there's a bit of hills here, but on this side, not too hilly. Probably a line connecting these cities, Frankston, Chelsea, Mordialloc. Just along here, that'll be pretty simple. I think we'll save up for that. Alright, small update. Out of this little bus only entry route here, just to make the Doncaster buses just that little bit more efficient. Not get stuck in a little bit of traffic here. Small improvements, small improvements. Hillside line, we're up to 5 buses now, and we're still full. We've still got an incredibly busy station here. It's probably overcrowded. Yes, it is. That's actually slightly affecting city growth here. Not great at all. A little bit of traffic, as expected, emissions from the buses. That too. We're making some money, we're making some money. It's important. Let's look at this. Hillside buses every 2 minutes. Pretty good here. Doncaster bus is getting really busy. That's where I'm going to add my next bus. There's these Box Hill buses as well. They don't make much money. They're just more of a service to grow Box Hill. So really I'm going to prioritise adding another Doncaster bus in a second. I might go for the cheaper buses here. I'm not sure if they even get up to speed. As you can see, that bus didn't even pick anyone up from that bus stop. Now, does this bus actually go above 70 kilometers per hour? Alright, it does barely. It might be worth investing in those cheaper buses instead. They hold the same amount of people. We've got these higher capacity vehicles. I wouldn't go for this. Not much speed on that, but this one is a bit expensive. That's some of these older, cheaper vehicles like this. It's got a bit more emissions, but actually it's less emissions. A bit more powerful, a little bit more expensive, but we're up to that capacity as well. I might add 2 of these to the Doncaster route. Can only afford one, alright, let's do it. Yeah, let's get 2. Plenty of capacity coming through here now. Glen Wavy running the 3 buses, another crowded service. This one I would get the faster 100 kilometers per hour bus. We've got to upgrade this first. Let's do it. If we can afford it, that is. There we go. Small investment, but worth it. We're all about that efficiency here. Let's see how we're going. Plenty of passengers. We're not going to have any empty vehicles, I don't think. They're only really running empty when they're inside the cities, but between the cities they're always full, it looks like. Yeah, that's perfect, perfect. That's what we want, maximum efficiency. Alright, so while this section is going well, we've got some good rates going here, we're making money. Wanted to turn my attention to Sandringham, Cheltenham, Mordialloc. I think I will get a train going along here, but I also want to make a quick bus, or maybe even tram connection here. I think a tram would be pretty good. I feel like both these cities are going to be a bit busy, and I think my train would go up to Caulfield instead of scooting around to Sandringham. So we're going to start with a tram here, I think. I think we'll make an exclusive new road here. It doesn't connect with this busy route here. Let's do it. Let's get that highway road. We're going to have an electric tram track. Come off here and go into here. And we'll make a loop within Cheltenham, I think. Alrighty, let's make this nice and smooth. Not too expensive. Oh, thanks. And we'll upgrade some routes in here. I think we'll loop like this, they'll get most of the town. Whatever that works. A little bit expensive there. I think something like that will work best. Now this is going to be expensive, I reckon. We'll have expensive trams, that is. Put that there. A little bit generous with the stops. That serves most of the town well. We're missing out on a little bit of coverage there, but I think they'll be okay. They're going to grow more stuff in here. Should be fine. Let's get this tram route going. Oh, I need to add another stop here actually. Maybe I'll use TM for tram because we'll have T for train. We'll sand Schultz service. How much do our trams cost here? Go for something with some relatively high capacity, nothing too old. These ones I know are pretty modern. They're in Sydney actually, which is probably this, you know, the next city from Melbourne, next big city. I think we'll get 2 of those. I think that should be enough cash. Buy 2. Perfect. And what's the rate on that? Plenty of rate. That's more than buses. This should be perfect for this. In fact, this might be a bit overkill. Let's see what happens. Alright, I think we'll follow tram 2 along. In Sandringham, lots of passengers waiting here. That's perfect. Full load, in fact. I think a few of them might get off here, but we'll see what happens. Already started to notice the town is growing yet. 56 residents just with transport connections, that's perfect. A few got off, basically a full load going on. Tram heading straight here. I saw a few cars along this road, I'm not sure how. Is a bus road and they've got that alternate connection over there. Alright, 25,000 running just over half. It's probably the main spot. Let's see how much we make. Okay, another 43, not too bad. Let's see how we go. Oh, there's some big towers already. Let's see how we go with this stop. How much we're making. Okay, so honestly, this is a little bit less than I was expecting to make. It is a hard mode though. Alright. Another full load. Are we making money? No, we're not. We've got a full load though. So hopefully this comes profitable soon, otherwise we might need to start making some adjustments. Maybe extend a line here to Mordialloc might work. We'll see what happens, alright. Alright, before we wrap up, I've just noticed our hillside line, actually our premier route, it's making the most money. I think we need to add another 1 or 2 vehicles. It's the most crowded along with the Box Hill local line. Let's add 1 more vehicle there. Let's check on the Doncaster route. Are we making money here? Honestly, Doncaster vehicles aren't even too full. I might put one of these vehicles on the Box Hill route instead. See you later. On Waverley route, making decent cash here, most vehicles full. Seems like we're set up to succeed, guys. Alright, thank you for watching. I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. Hopefully will be released within a few days. I'm not expecting to make daily uploads of this series, but I'll try to get at least 2-3 episodes out per week would be lovely. If you're interested in more, please smash that like button, subscribe if you wish, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.